You're listening to exclusive baseball coverage on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Open Mic Broadcast Network is proud to serve the community and beyond. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Be sure to visit our website at www.obnradio.com. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live broadcast here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Mike Prince here with you. We're live from Tankersley Baseball Complex from the campus of Prairie View A&M University. A shift in schedule, if you will. There has been a change of the guard. There's been expected rain coming in for the weekend, so the Prairie View Panthers and the Our Lady of the Lake Saints out of the NAIA division have gotten together to get these games in. There will be a doubleheader on today. However, due to scheduling, we'll be able to bring you game one. So once they get everything set up, we do want to remind you that today's broadcast is being made possible by the good people of Apple Ford Hyundai of Brenham, Texas. We're going to take us a break, and we'll come back with our starting lineups. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network and Panther Baseball exclusively right here on the station designed with you in mind. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back with our starting lineups.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back on the roof. Root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame.
Apple Ford Hyundai is a dealer you can count on. Apple's range of car services include new Ford Hyundai sales, used car sales, car loans, and auto financing. Certified Ford Hyundai Auto Service Department, full selection of Ford Hyundai auto parts and aftermarket accessories. Go on out to Brenham, Texas, and find out why Apple Ford Hyundai has been named the best-kept secret in Brazos Valley. They're located at 1820 Highway 290 West in Brenham, Texas. You can dial a toll-free number at 888-898-6095. There's even an internet sales division. Simply go to www.appleford.com. Apple Ford Hyundai of Brenham, Texas. You're listening to live baseball coverage right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind. Serve the community through faith and athletics. All right, welcome back to Tankersley Ballpark here on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. Mike Prince here with you, reminding you today's broadcast being made possible by Apple Ford Hyundai of Brenham, Texas. Go and find out why they're called the best-kept secret in Brazos Valley. You can give them a visit at 1820 Highway 290 in Brenham, Texas, and give them a call at 936-836-3659. They're getting ready now for the playing of the national anthem, and we will give you the starting lineups just as soon as we give tribute to Old Glory. They're getting ready to assemble themselves together here. We are scheduled for a 2 p.m. first pitch on today, and we are about 4 minutes off from that. And while we're doing that, we'll run through these starting lineups. For the Saints of Our Lady of the Lake University, leading off will be second baseman Emmanuel Sanchez. He'll be followed by shortstop Tyler Davis. Joshua Razzo in right field, batting third, wearing number 24. Anthony De Jesus in left field, wearing number 3. Batting 5, number 20, Jake Simmons. He will be playing first base. Number 7, third base, will be Ludi Vintercourt. He will be at third base. Batting 7, number 36, the designated hitter, Lorenzo Melendez. 13, center fielder Enrique Ruiz. The third catcher, Lakey Uribe. National anthem now being played. And there you have it, a tribute to Old Glory. We're just about ready to get this game on the way. We do want to close out with the starting pitcher for the Saints of Our Lady of Lake University will be right-handed pitcher Jordan Hackett. For the Panthers, in center field, number 16, Cody Denvesti. Number 2, Walter Wells, be batting 2. Anthony Fernandez, designated hitter, wearing number 19, batting 3rd. Batting 4th, number 28, the catcher, Connor Rhyme. Number 5, batting 5, wearing number 8, first baseman will be Angel Avalos. Batting 6, wearing number 12, right fielder, Grant Daughtery. And Mr. Joseph Mack will be wearing number 9, playing left field. Wearing 8, batting in the 8 hole, wearing number 1 at second base will be Kevin Macias. Josh Jefferson, wearing number 6, batting in the 9th spot, will be at third base. And the starting pitcher for the Panthers will be number 7, Alberto Avatia. You got the starting lineups for today's contest. We're going to take us another break. We'll be ready to give you some Panther baseball right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Tell somebody about it. If you can listen live by simply dialing 213-401-0037. Go and tell somebody, and we'll be right back with more exclusive Panthers baseball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back up. Root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame.
With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. You're listening to live baseball coverage right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind, serving the community through faith and athletics. Welcome back as we are moments away from getting this first pitch on the way. Bear with me as we get this of a tuna. I'm going to have to ask Mr. Weaverhall to help me out with that again. It's a unique sounding name as the pitch is on the way. Down to second base goes Rye. And we are moments away from getting this first pitch on the way. I want to welcome you to Panthers baseball coverage right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And I'm going to ask Mr. Allen one more time how I say this man's last name Avatia. It's a unique sound. So, Avatia. All right, we got it down now. Avatia is ready to go.
The second baseman, number 1, Emmanuel Sanchez.
Emmanuel Sanchez will come in, get ready to start as Avatia will get ready to deliver his first pitch on the way to the leadoff man, Sanchez, coming in batting .259. Avatia gets in, he kicks and fires, and the first pitch is in for a strike. And our first official pitch starts at 2:03 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we're ready for the second pitch by Avatia, and it just misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Panthers are still looking for their first win of this young season. They're 0-4 right now as they face a 2-3 Saints. That ball is hit sharply to the first baseman, Avalos. You will take care of the out unassisted, and down goes Sanchez. Brings up now the shortstop, number 5, Tyler Davis. Davis coming in, batting .280 on the young season. He has 25 plate appearances, so this, of course, will be appearance number 26. He steps in from the right-hand side, ready to await the first pitch from Avatia, and that is missed for a ball. 1-0 is the count, just getting on the way. In case you're scratching your head, say, I didn't see this one scheduled. There was a shift in the scheduling, so here we are. The 1-0 pitch offered up. That breaking ball misses on the inside corner, makes it 2-0. Panthers dressed in all white today. Nice, clean look. Got the Panthers going across their chest. Gold lettering, trimmed in purple. There's another ball outside. 3-0 is the count. Purple caps, ready to go. The Saints are dressed in their road gray pants with the black tops trimmed with blue and white. Royal blue batting hats. Actually looks pretty nice. Nice look. 3-0 pitch is in for strike one. On deck is number 24, the right fielder, Joshua Razzo. The 3-1 pitch offered up, and that is strike two. And Mr. Avatia has made it Avatia. They're going to get me right sooner or later. Avatia gets the payoff pitch on the way. That ball is hit, tipped off Avatia's glove, and not being able to get the play in time was the second baseman, Macias. So that will actually be considered a hit for Davis. So Davis will be granted the hit.
The right fielder, number 24, Josh Razzo.
So now it brings up Josh Razzo. Razzo batting from the right-hand side. Razzo comes in batting .261 in the 3 slot. Avatia pitching with an open stance from the stretch, and he delivers the first pitch, and that one misses the breaking ball just a bit outside for ball one. Beautiful day, 60 degrees at first pitch. Beautiful baseball weather. They're trying to get this one in before the projected rain comes on the weekend. There's a fastball, misses outside. 2-0 is the count. In the top of the first inning, 1 out, the Saints, Our Lady of the Lake University out of San Antonio, Texas, NAIA division of college baseball in the Red River Conference. Pitch being offered up, breaking ball. Snap throw down to first, and back in time is Mr. Davis. So the count goes to 3-0, 1 out here as Macias comes and speaks to Mr. Avatius. I'm going to butcher this kid's name. Ready to go back to work now. 3-0 count. Pitch offered up, and there is a strike called. 3-1 on the batter. Panthers still looking for their first win. Well, we've just been graced with royalty. There's a ball hit sharply in the left field, and that's going to bring runners at first and second. Second base hit for the Saints. Have runners at first and second. And now the left fielder, Mr. De Jesus, comes up.
The left fielder, number 3, Anthony De Jesus.
De Jesus coming in batting from the right-hand side as well. He's batting .286 on this young season. Has 3 doubles, no RBIs to count for. Avatia is now ready to go. Checks in with his catcher, Rye. He kicks and fires, and that misses for ball one. 1-0 is the count. No score here in the top of the first inning. Live from Tankersley Ball Field here at Prairie View A&M University. Now, Abatia is ready to deliver. There's a breaking ball, and that one misses. 2-0 is the count. On deck is Jake Simmons. Abatia trying to work his way out of this jam. 2-0 count, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Checks the runner at second base. Now he delivers. There's a ball outside, and it is 3-0. Coming up on pitch number 18 in this inning, as Abatia, I'm getting better at it, huh? Abatia, how about if we just identify this young man as a strike thrower as he gets that one in? Abatia. Abatia now checks, kicks, fires. There's a ball fouled back, and it is a full load. Twin kill would be a good shot right now for Abatia. Now the new balls are in. The batter, the Jesus, ready to go. Abatia is ready. Abatia kicks and fires. Breaking ball hits the batter. And that, they're going to call him out. They're going to call him out. They say he leaned into it. So, Alan, you're the official scorekeeper. It's going to be considered a strikeout. 1 out is 2 outs now, as it brings up Mr. Jake Simmons, first baseman, wearing number 20. So Jake Simmons will now come up to bat with runners at first and second. Simmons, a .292 batter on this young season. An unusual strikeout, and that ball misses for ball 1. So Abatia has had his challenges this inning as he awaits, makes the delivery, checks the runner at second base, and there's a swing and a miss, and it's all even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Just on the way here at Prairie View. This game was scheduled to be tomorrow and conclude on Saturday. However, due to the predicted weather, they flip-flopped for Thursday and Friday. Yeah, actually it was a Saturday and Sunday game because we had the Sunday 1 o'clock broadcast. Yeah. So 1-1 is the count. Abatia throws a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Coming up on pitch number 24 for Abatia here in this second inning. It has taken me about 24 pitches to get his name right. So you finally check in with Rye, the 1-2 pitch, and stepping out of the box, feeling uncomfortable with Simmons, feeling a little tightness around the neck maybe with a 1-2 count. Abatia checks in. He kicks and fires. There's the ball hit sharply towards shortstop. Wells cannot get to it, and that is going to bring in a run as then Bestie gets it back infield. That's going to be a clutch hit for Simmons to get the RBI and the run to bring in Tyler Davis from second base. Well, Abatia gives up the run.
The third baseman, number 7, Ludi Betancourt.
So Ludi Betancourt will now come to bat, and Betancourt is a .333 batter to start this game off. As he now comes, misses inside, does Abatia. 1-0 the count. Rye goes and speaks to his pitcher. Don't worry about that run. It's still early. We'll work our way back in. Perhaps there's a couple of weeks, I guess a few games out before the season kicks off. There's a strike in for 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1's the count. 1-0 is the score. Saints on top of the Panthers here in the top of the first inning. Abatia checks in with right, checks the runner at second, fires that ball, hit foul out of play toward right field, and we have another 1-2 situation as on the previous batter, Simmons. On deck will be the designated hitter, Lorenzo Melendez. Panthers would like to let him be the leadoff man for the second inning. 1-2 pitch, hit sharply towards Wales at shortstop. He takes it, flips it over to Macias for the 6-4 put out, and that will retire Razzo. As that will be a fielder's choice, but they get 6 batters up to the bat, get 1 run across off of 1, 2, 3 hits. No errors, 1 error, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. We're going to the bottom half of the first inning. Panthers trail the Saints 1-0. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and we'll be right back.
Don't have internet access to listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network? No problem. Listen to the broadcast from any type of phone anywhere in the country by dialing 213-401-0037. Compliments of Audio Now.
So my uncle calls and he says he's dizzy and he's losing his balance. So I'm like, oh, you want me to take you to a doctor? He's like, no, I'm going to look up the symptoms. I said, your symptoms are you're dizzy and you're losing your balance. So he said, I can't get on the internet because my arm is numb. I said, well, use your good arm and dial 911. Stroke's no joke. Dial 911. Time lost is brain lost. Seriously, dial 911.
Visit strokesnojoke.org, brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824. All right, welcome back to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, live on the beautiful campus of Prairie View A&M University. I'm proud to say that I'm alumni of this fine institution, as the Panthers will be facing Mr. Jordan Hackett. Hackett comes in with a 2.92 earned run average. This will be his second appearance. He has thrown a total of 12.1 innings. Wow. He's given up 12 hits, 6 runs. 4 of those runs are earned. 5 walks, 8 strikeouts, and he's been called for 1 balk and is guilty of hitting a batter. Leading off for the Panthers will be a man who has been welcomed back by Coach Wiscala Cullivan, Cody Denbesti. Denbesti coming in, TV All-American, batting from the left-hand side. He will come up with a .250 batting average, has 2 hits on the year and 1 home run, as Mr. Denbesti gets ready to go off against Mr. Hackett. Pitching from the windup, pitch from Hackett is on the way, and it is in for strike 1. Walter Wales on deck, followed by Anthony Fernandez for the Panthers in the bottom half of this first inning. Panthers trailing 1-0. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball, falls in for strike 2. Saints coming by way of San Antonio, Texas, the Red River Conference, NAIA Division. There's a ball hit, and diving was both the first and the second baseman, could not get to it. Great effort by Sanchez and Simmons, but that's going to be a base hit for Mr. Cody Denbesti. And, of course, Coach Wiscala Cullivan is excited to have him back. He had a hand injury on the last game, and his presence was definitely felt. His absence of presence, I should say, was definitely felt.
Number 20, Walter Wells.
So Walter Wells, wearing number 20, he comes in batting from the right-hand side. Walter Wells out of San Diego, California. Ready to get things done with a .267 batting average. Setting deep back in the box. Awaits the pitch from Hackett. Investy at first base. He does not go. There's a ball hit towards center field, going back and over the head of the center fielder Ruiz. That's going to be a double, and scoring all the way from first base. They're going to play a play at the third base and safe with an RBI triple for Walter Wells. He hit that ball well towards center field and brings in Mr. Denbesti. Walter Wells got all of that one and has tied this contest up here in the bottom half of the first inning.
Number 18, Anthony Fernandez.
So Anthony Fernandez will now come up to bat. Fernandez batting from the left-hand side, batting 167 on the season. Pitch on the way, and that ball is missed for ball one. So I know Walter Wells' Pops is a happy papa right about now. He's sitting out here at the stadium. And so is his brother from TSU, gone. There's a ball hit sharply into right field, and the Panthers got another run as Walter Wells will come in off of back-to-back hits from the Panthers. So the Panthers, who gave up one run, has quickly taken the lead here in the bottom of the first inning, and it brings up Mr. Connor Rye. Connor Rye got the big grand slam back on our last broadcast in that first inning. Connor Rye comes in batting .357. He has 5 hits on the season, 1 triple, 2 home runs, and 6 RBIs. As he will now get ready to face off against Hackett with the Panthers on top. 2-1. First 3 batters have all gotten hits. A triple, 2 singles. As snap throw over to first base, and back in time is Fernandez. Did they call a balk move? So that is the second balk on the year for this young man, as that will actually allow Fernandez to go back. The balk was called. So now another base hit would bring another run over. It appears that he just kind of jump slid off of the mound. Now he's ready to fire in to Rye. The pitch on the way, big swing and a miss by Rye, and it's 0-1. On deck is Angel Avalos. Panthers on top here early, 2-0. 2-1, which it was 2-0. So Hackett's pitch now. There's another snap throw back to second base. Nice show of arm strength by the catcher Uribe. That ball was a miss for make it now 1 ball and 1 strike to Rye. 1-1's the count, 2-1's our score. Bottom of the first inning, scheduled for 2 9-inning games. We'll be broadcasting game 1. But due to the change of schedule, we'll only be able to bring you the first game. That breaking ball misses. 2-1 is the count. However, there's a live stat that you can go to the Panthers website, KPVU, not KPVU, but the PVPanthers.com. There's a ball hit toward first base. That was a cue shot for real, and the runner will advance. A great job of staying with that was Simmons, as he will advance the batter. That's going to be 3-1 on the put-out. The runner will advance to third base, so it brings up Angel Avalos.
The first baseman, number 8, Angel Avalos.
Avalos comes up to the plate with a .286 batting average. He has 4 hits on the season, no RBIs. Waiting to change that scenario is Fernandez at third base with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch by Hackett is upstairs for ball 1. Panthers on top, 2-1 here in the bottom of the first inning. Gave up 1 run, came back, and have gotten 2 so far. Hackett checks in, kicks, fires. There's a ball hit toward the third base side, but out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike is our count with 1 out here in this bottom half of the first inning. What's going on, AJ? Going good. You had some wings smelling good. Didn't even offer a brother one in between innings. The 1-1 pitch on the way, and that ball misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. On deck is the right fielder, Grant Daughtery. He's telling me that the hot wings are not good for me, but he devoured them as if they were good for him. The 2-1 pitch offered up from Hackett is fouled back, makes it 2 balls and 2 strikes. Panthers got 2 runs so far off of 3 hits. Couple singles and a triple by Walter Wells. The Panthers are waiting to add even more. Our Lady of the Lake University in their fresh start of a baseball program. There's a ball tap foul down first base line, and the count will hold it 2-2. Ready to go. It's Mr. Hackett. He has a new ball from his catcher, Uribe. Ready to go now as he digs in, makes his adjustments. Avalos takes ball outside, and it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the first inning, Panthers on top by the score of 2-1. Pitcher checking in. Kicks and fires. There's the ball hit right back up the middle, and that's going to bring in another PV run as Avalos gets his first RBI of the season. 3-1 is the score. Panthers on top. Brings up now Grant Daughtery. Daughtery,
The right fielder,
who has
number 12,
transitioned
Grant
from catcher
Daughtery.
to outfielder. He will come in. Daughtery batting an even 100. Has 1 hit on the season at 10 at-bats. So now he's going to try and escalate that with this at-bat here in the bottom of the first inning. At first base is Avalos. Pretty decent lead. He does not go. There's a ball hit toward right center field. Going back, and that ball hits the base of the wall over the head of Razzo, and that's going to be a double for Grant Daughtery. So runners at second and third, and the Panthers got the hits keep coming. They sound like a all-boy band group with the hits just keep coming. So now the coach, Freddie Rodriguez, will come out and speak to his starting pitcher, Mr. Hackett. Hackett has given up every person except for 1 out. Everyone else has got a hit. A single by Dembesti, followed by a triple by Wales, another single by Fernandez, single and an RBI by Avalos, and then a double by Daughtery. Brings up the left fielder, Mr. Joseph Mack. They call him Joe Mack. Joe Mack
Number 9
comes up. He's batting 200. He has 3 hits on this young season. He will get ready to try and add even more to the Panthers' lead. There's a swing and a miss off the off-speed. 0-1 is the count. So the Panthers send their 7th batter up after facing 6 batters on the defensive side, and all of this action happens in just the first inning. So Hackett now delivers. There's a pitch just inside. 1-1 is the count. On deck is the second baseman, number 1, Kevin Macias. Meanwhile, Mack comes in from the left-hand side of the dish, facing the right-handed thrower. Oh, a swing and a miss, and the bat goes into the first base dugout. Makes it 1-2. Now, people might question how the bat gets loose, but for a lefty or any batter, but particularly left-handed hitters, that's just letting you know that the ball is loose, or the bat is loose in his hands, and he's just flowing through, and he's actually throwing that barrel at the ball, I should say. It's not too bad of a thing. The 1-2 pitch now being offered up from Hackett on the way, and there's a swing and a miss, and Joe Mack goes down swinging for the second out here in this first inning. So it brings up Kevin Macias. Kevin Macias batting 125. He has 2 hits on the season. He scored a run, and he has struck out 1 time. Macias trying to add, got 2 ducks on the pond here with 2 outs. And he misses that, does Hackett. 1-0 is the count. Panthers sending their 8th batter up here in the first inning. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a hit toward the shortstop, fielded cleanly, and the throw is in time. Davis to Simmons for the 6-3 put out, and that will retire the Panthers. But the Panthers hit 3 runs off of 5 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on. We've completed 1 inning. The Panthers have 3. The Saints have 1. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Panther Baseball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Don't have internet access to listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network? No problem. Listen to the broadcast from any type of phone anywhere in the country by dialing 213-401-0037. Compliments of Audio Now.
I'm a paramedic, and it may sound silly, but a lot of people are afraid to call 911 when they're experiencing uncomfortable pressure, fullness, squeezing, or pain in the center of the chest. You know why? Because they think it would be embarrassing if it were a false alarm. Instead, people risk permanent damage or death because they're afraid they might get a lecture. That's ridiculous. To learn more about heart attack warning signs, call the American Heart Association at 1-800-AHA-USA1 or visit us on the web at americanheart.org.
Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824. All right, welcome back. We're live from Prairie View A&M University, where the Panthers are enjoying an early 3-1 lead. The Saints will send up Mr. Lorenzo Melendez, Enrique Ruiz III, and Lake-G Uribe. Pitch on the way is a strike from Abatia. There's a ball hit towards second base. Macias was not able to get to that one as he dove to his right. And that will be a leadoff single for Mr. Lorenzo Melendez. Brings up now Enrique Ruiz III. Ruiz comes in with a .273 batting average. This will be his 12th plate appearance. He scored 3 runs and has 1 RBI. Abatia's first pitch is a ball. 3-1 is our score. We're in the top of the second inning, scheduled for 9. Game 1 of 2. Abatia's pitch. That ball fouled back out of play, and it is all even. 1 ball and 1 strike. All right, we got Mr. Clayton Parts, who is handling the balls and strikes with the umpire crew at home plate. Pitch on the way. That ball fouled back out of play, and it is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. First base umpire will be Mr. Gordon Glaze and Andrew Larkin at third base. So Those are the officials for today's game. 1-2 count now from Avatia. That one. This is breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2's the count. Top of the second inning. And there's a swing and a foul tip. Staying alive is Ruiz, however you would like to enunciate it. Ruiz. Roll that R. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Ruiz. Ruiz is now facing the 2-2 count from Apatia. Oh. That one is inside. 3-2 is the count. We'll see if Melendez will be in motion on this payoff pitch. Avatia is now digging in, ready to make this payoff pitch here. And the pitch on the way, that ball foul. Back out of play. And the count remains full. Avatia ready to go back to work, waiting on Ruiz to step back in. Payoff pitch again, swing and a miss. And that's strikeout number 2 for Mr. Avatia.
Now batting for the Saints, the catcher, number 4, Lake-G Uribe.
Now Lake-G Uribe comes up to bat. Uribe batting from the right-hand side, and he is hitless for the season at 8 at-bats. So he's ready to face off, and that pitch from Avatia is a ball outside for 1-0 count. 1 out here in the top of the second. Panthers on top, 3-1. Saints got a run in the first inning as that ball is fouled back out of play. Avatia had 28 pitches in that first inning. That was a lot of balls thrown. Now the 1-1 pitch offered up. That one is down. Good stop by the catcher, Rye. 2-1 is the count. 2-1's the count. 3-1 is our score. We're in the top of the second inning. Panthers on top of the Saints from Our Lady of the Lake University. Pitch offered up. Oh, and that one misses. I thought that would have been for a strike. 3-1 is our count. Avatia wanted that one in a bad way. He looked like, you've got to be kidding me. 3-1 pitch hit toward the shortstop Wells. It takes a hop, and it was a tailor-made, at least for a 6-4, but that ball took a wicked hop. We'll see how they'll rule this one. They're going to rule it as a hit. So Uribe will be credited for a hit. Wells was right there in front of it, and that ball just took a hop out of nowhere. So it brings the top of the lineup up, Mr. Emmanuel Sanchez. Sanchez grounded out to the first baseman, Avalos, back in the first inning. Infield playing somewhat in. That ball hit straight up in the air. Denbesti in center field. Camps makes the catch. The runner tags up but does not go, and Denbesti gets it back in time, and that's out number 2. I was going to bring up Tyler Davis. Now, Davis got a single, and he scored the only run so far for the Saints back in the first inning. As you can hear the fans getting into this midday battle, if you will. He's improved his batting average up to 308 as he comes in after getting that first hit of his first at bat. Pitch offered, and that is a ball by Avatia. I'm getting better at it now. Avatia, man, every time I think I'm getting better, I get right back in the doghouse. Pitch on the way. That ball hit up the middle. Wells going to his left. Makes the flip over to second baseman Macias for the 6-4 put out to handle Uribe. And the Panthers end up giving up no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on. We are going to the bottom of the second inning. You're listening to Panther Baseball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I'm Mike Prince. Keep it where you got it. We'll be right back.
You know what? I got a problem with drinking and driving. Too many fall victim, most don't survive it. We just gotta think before we drink, cause you can lose your life just as fast as you can blink. It's that simple. We all know driving drunk is illegal, still we're doing it. I'm just trying to smarten up my people so we can keep it safe on the road. I'm all about mad, and that's because they got a positive goal. So next time when you out with the guys, make sure at least one stays sober to ride. Keep it safe, y'all. Yeah. Keep it safe, y'all. Yeah, mad.org.
Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824.
Don't have internet access to listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network? No problem. Listen to the broadcast from any type of phone anywhere in the country by dialing 213-401-0037. Compliments of audio now.
And welcome back to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're going to the bottom of the second inning. Panthers up by the score of 3-1. Leading off will be the converted third baseman for at least for today's game, Mr. Josh Jefferson. Jefferson came in at shortstop, then moved over to second base, and now he's playing third base to try and add a spark to these Panthers. Jefferson coming in. He awaits his first hit of the season as Uribe calls out the signals for the defense to set up. Bentecourt on the grass, anticipating the bunt, and the first pitch floats over for strike one. I want to remind you today's broadcast being made possible by the good people from Applefort Hyundai of Brenham, Texas, as this second pitch is swung on and missed. A little high out of the range for Jefferson, makes it quickly 0-2. Top of the lineup waiting, Cody Denbesti, and then Mr. Walter Wells. Panthers on top, 3-1 here in the bottom half of the second inning. Pitch offered up as a strike three call on the outside corner, and down goes Jefferson on strikes. So brings up Cody Denbesti. Denbesti got a single and was driven in by the triple by Mr. Walter Wells.
Number 16, Cody Denbesti.
Denbesti has his little routine with his bad to the bone walk-up music. Bad bone. As the pitch is on the way, that floats in for strike one. Seems as Mr. Hackett is finding his touch. Quickly got the 0-1 count working. Pitch offered up. That ball sliced foul down left field line for strike two. 0-2 is the count. I want to remind you that we have more baseball coming for you. Starting tomorrow, the Pioneers and the Gators will get together. San Jacinto Gators and the Wharton Pioneers. That ball is down and low. Ball one. Scheduled for a 1 p.m. first pitch, doubleheader action. And we'll be back Saturday at Wharton for that continuation of that series, if you will, 4-game series. 1-2 pitch. And that ball is fouled out of play. Count remains 1-2. Can I name all three? No, sir. I only mad about the ones I call, and that's the Gators. Help me out, Alan. The Ravens is one of the mascots. The Gators, of course, is the other. And there's a ball hit right back up the middle off the foot of the pitcher, and making a dive and grab off the rebound was the first baseman, Mr. Simmons. So that actually goes 1-3 on the out. Great hustle by Mr. Melendez. I'm sorry, Mr. Simmons. Simmons had to dive to the bag to get the hustling in best. So brings up Walter Wells. First at bat was a triple. Okay. Coyotes is the other mascot. The Buccaneers are in blend. So now we have Walter Wells coming up. No count. He takes ball one on the inside. 2 outs here in this bottom half of the second inning. Panthers on top 3-1. There's another ball hit toward third base, making the grab. And the throw will not be in time. It gets up the line. Walter Wells will advance to second base. And the catcher throws to second, not looking, but the shortstop was able to make it. It's going to be an infield base hit and an error on the throw to advance Walter Wells. That will be an E5 on the advancement. So it brings up Mr. Anthony Fernandez. Fernandez got a single that drove in Walter Wells back in the first inning.
Hitter number 18, Anthony Fernandez.
And Fernandez was able to advance off the balk from the pitcher, Mr. Hackett, and he was later driven in to give the Panthers their third run of that first inning. So Hackett now awaits to deliver to Uribe. Kicks and fires, and that is down and low, or down and out. It's down, it's already low. 1-0 is the count. Truly, truly down and low. Somebody say you're digging up worms. 1-0 pitch offered up. There's a swing and a hit toward the third baseman. This time, Mr. Benacourt was able to take care of that. 5-3. Panthers get no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 runner left on. We've completed 2, ladies and gentlemen. Panthers on top by the score of 3-1. This is Mike Prince. We're going to take us a break, but I promise you we'll be right back. You're listening to Panthers baseball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Apple Ford Hyundai is a dealer you can count on. Apple's range of car services include new Ford Hyundai sales, used car sales, car loans, and auto financing. Certified Ford Hyundai Auto Service Department, full selection of Ford Hyundai auto parts and aftermarket accessories. Come on out to Brenham, Texas, and find out why Apple Ford Hyundai has been named the best-kept secret in Brazos Valley. They're located at 1820 Highway 290 West in Brenham, Texas. You can dial a toll-free number at 888-898-6095. There's even an internet sales division. Simply go to www.appleford.com. Apple Ford Hyundai of Brenham, Texas.
All right, we hear the little reggae music playing in the background of Panthers going into this top of the third inning. Avetia. I'm still working, ladies and gentlemen.
The right fielder, number 24, Josh Razzo.
Razzo will lead off. He actually got a single back in the first inning as he will face Avetia. Boy, I got to stress the A's. Avetia gets this first strike in to Razzo. Avetia. Pitch misses, and Avetia has a 1-1 count to Razzo. Avetia pitching from the windup. Panthers in their home white uniforms. Nice clean look. That ball fouled back. Oh, go get your money back. 1-2 is the count. Avatia. Ready to go. 1-2 pitch being offered up by Avatia is en route now. And the breaking ball misses inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Avatia said, how did I miss that one? And he gets no reply. That ball hit foul out of play. Count remains 2-2. Mr. Clayton Parks, calling balls and strikes, said, I'll let you know when it's a strike. Count remains 2-2. We're in the top of the third. Panthers on top, 3-1. Avatia ready to kick and fire, and that one is downstairs, and it is a full load. Avatia coming to work. This is going to be pitch number 53 for Avatia, as he's ready to make his payoff pitch to Razzo. And that one is swung on and missed for strikeout number 3. Strikeout number 3 for Avatia.
The left fielder, Anthony DeJesus.
DeJesus coming to bat right now, as he was strikeout victim number 1 against Avatia back in the first inning. Avatia kicks in, ready to fire, and that one misses for ball 1. 1 out here in this top of the third inning. Saints have a total of 5 hits, but only one run to show. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-0. Panthers, meanwhile, have a total of 6 hits with 3 runs to show. Now there's going to be a discussion between first base umpire Mr. Gordon Glaze and home plate umpire Clayton Parks. Are they saying there's too much heckling going on, or he's pointing out in the field now? Now he's pointing toward, I guess there's a glare or something off one of the trucks. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's a glare coming off one of the trucks, affecting possibly the right fielder for the Panthers, artery. So they're asking someone to turn the vehicle. It looks like it might be one of the food providers. I won't call their names since they're not giving me any money. So now, don't play with my money. Don't play with my money, AJ. Don't play with my money, AJ. So they're making those changes. Meanwhile, Avatia is getting a couple of warm-up tosses in, as they look like they're going to give this vehicle time to turn around. Meanwhile, we'll give you a little update of some of our sponsors and providers for today. We want to thank the Learning Tree Daycare Center out of Hempstead, Texas, located at 837 12th Street in Hempstead. I want to thank Larry's Automotive, located in the Field Store area of Waller. Ameris Community Hospital out of Tomball, Texas. Our Family Storage in Prairie View. And we cannot forget the Hempstead Theater, the best-kept secret in Hempstead, located at 740 12th Street in Hempstead, Texas. Have movies available Fridays at 7:30, Saturdays 6 and 8 p.m. We'll give you the rest of it as we get ready to go back to work. There's a swing and a miss, and the count now is 2-1. They've gotten the van moved. Things are back to play. A beautiful day today. It was 60 degrees at the start. Pitch offered up. That one's outside. And it is now 3 balls and 1 strike to Anthony DeJesus. Avatia gets the ball, cleans off the mound, pitching from the windup. Regular depth on the infield. Pitch on the way. There's a ball hit high. Going back is Rye at the catcher's position. And oh, no! had the ball, and it bounced out of his mitt. Then it came back down, bounced out again, hits off the net, and he still couldn't get it, but it's going to keep hope alive for the Jesus. Yes, the Jesus came to life for the Jesus in his name. So now the payoff pitch on the way from Avatia. He kicks, fires. There's the ball hit sharply at third base. Josh Jefferson takes it, throws for the 5-3 foot out. And that will be out number 2 for the Panthers. Good backhand stab that time by Josh, going toward the bag, as they say, stepping in the hole and making the strong throw. Jake Simmons will now come to bat. He got a single and RBI back in the first inning, as he will come in, try to get himself established. Avatia is ready to go to work. Checks in with Rye. Fires. That ball is inside. Ladies and gentlemen, it's taken me 2.5 innings, but I believe I have his name right now. Avatia. As Allen nods with approval, say, you finally got it right. Took you 2 2/3 of an inning to get it right. But it's better late than never, because I might mess up before it's all over with again. Oh, that one's downstairs, as it is quickly 2-0 to Jake Simmons. On deck is Bentecourt. Bentecourt awaiting as Avatia is ready to deliver the 2-0 pitch to Simmons. Checks, fires, and there's strike 1. 2-1 is our count. 3-1 is our score. Where are we? Prairie View A&M University. And what are you doing? Listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. That ball popped foul out of play toward the right side of the diamond. Brings us to a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Everybody's happy if you're a Panther fan. It's on the way. Oh, and that one misses outside. Avatia wanted that strikeout. He was looking for his 4th strikeout on that pitch. Payoff pitch on the way now from Avatia. He fires. There's a ball hit toward right field. It's going to be foul, and giving chase. Not able to get there in time was Daughtery. And the count remains full. New set of balls being administered by one of the trainers, Miss Dominique. Miss Dominique to go get me something to eat. She asked me what I want from Shipley's Donuts, Alan. What can I eat out of Shipley's that won't kill me? He said the milk that goes in the coffee. I said eat. The payoff pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And down goes Simmons. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on. 3 up, 3 down. Panthers coming to bat in the bottom of the 3rd inning, leading 3-1. You're listening to Panther Baseball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The voice of Waller County Athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824. All right, welcome back to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Got a little crisscross going in the background. Crisscross will make you jump. The Panthers have made us jump. They've jumped out to a 3-1 lead after giving up one in the first inning. They came back and got 3 in their half of the first inning. And that's where we hold at a 3-1 lead for the Panthers. Leading off will be Connor Rye. Connor Rye actually grounded out, went 3-1, hit to first base. And the pitcher was able to cover the bag.
The third inning for the Panthers. The catcher, number 28, Connor Rye.
So Connor Rye awaits for the delivery from Mr. Jackett. I'm sorry, Mr. Hackett. Thinking about Barbara Jackett. PV track legend, breaking ball, gets in for strike one. You have Rye, Avalos, and Daughtery due up here in the bottom half of the third inning for the Panthers. Pitch on the way from Hackett. Another ball hit toward third base. Making it is bent to court. And he does not make it. That's going to be an E5 on the throw. Bent to court. Made a clean grab, but the throw was a little suspect. As it brings up Avalos. Avalos got a single, two RBI single back in the first inning.
The first baseman, Enzo Avalos.
Avalos taking care of business. Got his first 2 RBIs of the season on his last at bat. Ready to go. Not a big lead at first base by Rye. There's the ball fouled back. 0-1's the count. Don't expect Rye to have too big of a lead, being a catcher and all. My heart goes out to him, being an old catcher myself, Alan. No. I played outfield, only emergencies only. That ball is fouled back out of play. 0-2. Catcher and first baseman. Played outfield probably 12 times my entire career. Maybe. Maybe a little bit more. Definitely not over 20. Pitch offered up. That one misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the third inning, Panthers on top of the Saints, 3-1. So now the pitch is fouled back out of play. 2-2 is a count. You made a mention about the scoreboard, Alan? As Prairie View has a former player out in the stands, we'll make mention after this pitch here. As Hackett is ready to deliver the 2-2 pitch to Avalos. There's a swing and a miss, and Avalos goes down on strikes for out number 1. Dominique Harris is out in the stands for the Panthers.
The right fielder, Grant Daughtery.
Grant Daughtery comes up to bat right now. Daughtery got a double back in the first inning, left stranded at second base. He comes in now with Rye at first base with 1 out. He takes ball 1 from Hackett. Dominique Harris was known to put a couple out here at Old Tankersley Stadium back in his playing day. He's awaiting a tryout with the Arizona Diamondbacks, as I'm understanding. Wish him the best of luck, as that breaking ball is upstairs, and it is 2-0. 2-0 is the count. 1 out. Runner at first base reached by error. It's actually the second error that I have that the Saints have committed. Pitch on the way. That ball hit foul down right field line. Makes it 2-1. Joe Mack awaits on deck. Panthers trying to assert themselves as the dominant team here. Leading 3-1. Hackett's pitch is on the way. That ball is hit towards center field. Ruiz is right his ball dropped in front of him. Wow, I thought that was going to be a catch for sure. That'd go down as another hit. Seemed like he had time to get up under that ball. He just kind of cruised to it.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joseph Mack.
Joe Mack comes to bat now. Joe Mack struck out back in the first inning with runners at second and third. Will try and redeem himself right now. Runners at first and second with one out here in the third inning. Left-handed batter awaits the pitch from Hackett, and that ball is down for ball one. 1-0 is the count. Runners at first and second. Daughtery just got his second hit. He is at first base. Reaching on error at second base is the catcher, Rye. The 1-0 pitch offered up. That ball fouled back, and we're all even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Remember, you can listen to Panthers baseball broadcast right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Panthers try to get themselves ready for the season opener. Pitch offered up. That ball is hit toward first base, and that ball is caught and thrown over the head of the third baseman. Got the out, and then an errant throw. Now Mack runs to second base. Are they going to say he didn't throw? He did not touch the bag? He did not touch the bag. So Joe Mack gets on. Wow. I thought for sure he stepped on the bag and threw it to first. Okay, that's what I thought. So Mack is kind of trying to sneak one in on us there. So that will go 3 unassisted for Mack. And then another error by the first baseman to advance the runner to third. Rye is at third.
The second baseman, Kevin Macias.
So Macias comes up. He grounded out to the shortstop back in the first inning. Has runners at first and third. Opportunity to add to the Panthers' lead. He shows bunt, lays it down, diving. What a play. That's going to be a hit for sure, as that was a beautiful bunt laid down by Macias. So you have runners on the corner, first and third. Rye was able to come in off the run early off the errant throw. So brings up now Josh Jefferson.
The third baseman, Josh Jefferson.
Jefferson called out on strikes back in the second inning. He awaits, and he hits a fly ball towards center field, but camped up under that is Ruiz. Ruiz makes that grab, and that's going to retire the Panthers. But they do get 1 run off of 2 hits, and there were a total of 2 errors and 2 runners left on base. We've completed 3 innings, ladies and gentlemen. The Panthers on top by the score of 4-1. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We want to take a break, and we'll be right back. The voice of Waller County Athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start off this top of the 4th inning. Panthers on top by the score 4-1. Leading off for the Panthers will be the third baseman, Mr. Ludi Bendecourt. Pitch on the way is a strike from Avatia. 0-1 pitch offered up. That one is inside for 1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the top of the fourth inning for the Saints. The third baseman, Ludi
Betancourt got on by fielder's choice. He swings and misses. Makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Avatia getting his groove. He is at the windup, awaiting Bendecourt to step into the box. He's on, and there's a ball hit toward right field, and that's going to be in front of Daugherty. Skips a little bit, and he's able to recover. That will be a base hit for the Saints' third baseman. So it's going to bring up now Mr. Lorenzo.
Now batting the designated hitter, Lorenzo Melendez.
Melendez got a single back in the second, left stranded at second base. Pitch on the way. There's a shot hit into right field, and that was going to advance Mr. Bendecourt 90 feet. Back-to-back singles here in the fourth inning. So it brings up Enrique Ruiz. Ruiz was strikeout victim back in the second inning.
Now batting for the Saints, center fielder, Enrique Ruiz.
Ruiz awaits the pitch from Avatia. He checks the runners back. Now you have the first baseman, Avalos, crashing in. Josh Jefferson playing in at third base. Anticipating the bunt. Bunt is being showed. And Avatia checks the runner at second. Nobody out here. One of the best opportunities for the Saints thus far in this ball game. As a ball flop, fouled back right out of play over everyone's head. Count 0-1. Ruiz waiting. Pitch from Avatia. There's a breaking ball. That one misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. Game was cruising right along. It seemed to get a little snag in the road right about now. Officially started at 2:03. There's another ball laid down. Avatia is not going to be able to make a throw. He was able to make the field. That's going to be another base hit. Bases are now loaded. 3 singles in a row. And wonder if we're going to get a visit from Coach Pascala Cullivan. Looks like someone is starting to get loose in the bullpen for the Panthers. Nothing concrete as of yet. So it brings up the catcher, Lake-G Uribe. Uribe got a single, his first at bat back in the second inning. And there is a strike call from Avatia. Avatia now pitching from the windup. Bases are loaded. No room left in the end. 0-1 pitch. That ball hit toward Josh Jefferson. It gets under the glove of Jefferson, and a run will come in. How will you rule that one, Mr. Allen? A hit? Okay, going to give him a hit. 4 singles in a row. A run has finally come in. I'll just say this, Alan, you're a much kinder guy than I am. So now top of the lineup, Emmanuel Sanchez. Sanchez is 0 for 2. He will face Avatia, and he fouls that one back for strike one.
Now batting the second baseman, Emmanuel Sanchez.
I guess that's the advantage of being at home, huh, Alan? Pitch on the way. That ball is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Sanchez. So the 1-1 pitch offered up by Avatia, and that ball is hit in the right field. Another run's going to score. The throw by Daughtery will be held up, and that is 4 singles in a row for the Saints. So now it brings up Tyler Davis. Davis got on by fielder's choice back in the second inning. He got a single and scored the first run for the Saints. Now Skylar Cullivan comes out to have that discussion with the pitching staff and the entire infield, as we will see if there will be any type of changes being made. And he breaks that meeting up rather quickly and says, look, Judge, I just need you to get it done. So we got some Bob Marley going on right now. Got Allen bobbing his head.
Now batting the shortstop, Tyler Davis.
Tyler Davis comes up to bat, and he takes ball 1. As Tyler Davis, if you don't mind me saying, comes in with his own fashion statement. I mean, his locks are down his back as he awaits, hits that ball foul down first base line for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still nobody out here in the 4th inning. Panthers were up 4-1 to start this inning. There is another ball. They now up by the score of 4-3. 2-1's the count. Vatia in a jam. He kicks and fires. And he took a little bit off of that one, and he gets strike 2. Need to get a strikeout here if you can. Then try to worry about the rest when you get it. But you need an out with no more runs coming in. Avatia's pitch is on the way. Breaking ball is fouled out of play toward the right field side. Count remains at 2-2. Much better weather than what we had on the last outing for the Panthers. 60 degrees at start. That ball is fouled off of Rye. The count will remain 2-2. Coming up on pitch number 20 in the inning and pitch number 86 in the game. And it's probably safe to assume that this will be the last inning of work for Avatia. The 2-2 pitch en route to Davis. That ball is hit to Walter Wells at shortstop. He makes the grab, a little soft line drive, and it will be out number 1. That was a big out for Avatia, as he'll now come up to face Joshua Razzo. Razzo, 0 for 2. He struck out in the 3rd inning, and actually,
Razzo.
He got a base hit. He's 1 for 2. I'm sorry. Razzo ready to face Avatia, and there's a strike call for strike 1. Avatia is looking for the pitcher's best friend right now, and that's the double play ball. The 0-1 pitch. There's another in for a strike, as he's now taking a little bit off of his pitches. Just trying to hit his spots right now. Quickly 0-2 to the right fielder, Razzo, for the Saints. The 0-2 delivery on the way. Breaking ball. That went a little up. 1-2. 1-2 is the count. 1 out. Bases are still loaded. Saints trailing the Panthers 4-3. Matius gets the strikeout, and what a big strikeout that was. The fifth strikeout for Avatia, and the second strikeout against Razzo. So it brings up now Anthony DeJesus, who's 0 for 2. He struck out in the first inning. Well, Avatia is ready to go. And he gets that one in for strike one. You can feel him pick up the passion now and the pace, throwing a little bit hard as he knows this is probably going to be his last batter for this contest. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a miss, and it's quickly 0-2. Avatia trying to finish strong here in this top half of the fourth inning with bases loaded. Panthers up by the score of 4-3. Avatia checks in with Rye. The 0-2 delivery on the way. There's a swing and a foul tip, and couldn't hold on to it was Rye. We used to say back in the day, went to work and didn't get paid. Oh, man. So Avatia is ready to go back to work now. He will redeliver his 0-2 count as he kicks and fires. That breaking ball misses outside. And it is 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 and 2 is the count. Bases are loaded for DeJesus. That ball hit toward the second baseman, Macias. He slides to his left, makes the 4-3 put out to retire the Saints. But the Saints do get 2 runs off of a total of 5 hits. And there was no errors and 3 runners left on. We are going to the bottom of the fourth inning. Panthers on top by the score of 4-3. You're listening to Panther Baseball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The voice of Waller County Athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Introduce your message or product to our listening audience right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our network expands across the states of Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, and California. Our network has been recognized by the state of Texas with the Media of the Year Award in 2012. For more information and opportunities to expand your product, give us a call at 832-213-8824. All right, welcome back to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Mike Prince here with you as we go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. The Panthers will have the leadoff man, Mr. Cody Denbesti. Denbesti will come up. Is that Charles Anderson over there coming into the game, checking things out? Denbesti is 1 for 2. Got a single and scored back in the first inning. Tapped out to the pitcher in the second. First pitch is a floater for strike one. So 0-1 is the count. Denbesti. Ready. He hits one high on the infield. The shortstop drifts in, and that ball drops down, and hustling the second base was Denbesti. The shortstop, Davis, just kept drifting with the ball. You'd have thought Ruiz would have called him off, but that's actually going to be a double in the books for Denbesti. Wow. So now it brings up little Walter Wells, 2 for 2. He has a triple and RBI and a single, and he awaits his third at bat. Wells Pops is in the stands on today. His grandpa, Pastor Wells, listening in San Diego, California, along with the wife, Frankie, I believe that was her name, Frankie. Wells coming in, runner at second base. Then Bessie, the pickoff move to second, and then Bessie is back with ease. Davis trying to make up for that blunder of a base hit, as the Panthers trying to add up 4-3. Panthers await the pitch for Wells is a strike, and it is 0-1. 0-1 to Walter Wells. On deck is Fernandez. Pitcher delivers, and that is inside for 1-1. 1-1 is the count. 4-3 is our score. Meanwhile, Mr. Avatia had a total of 95 pitches. If I was a bet man, I think he's done. As there's a strike to Wells to make it 1-2. This young man, Hackett, started off with 52 pitches this inning. He is making pitch number 6 here to Walter Wells with the 1-2 count, leaning in Hackett's favor. Checks the runner, didn't Bessie. Now he fires. That ball's outside. A great stop by the catcher, Uribe. Make it 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 is the count. Nobody out. Then Bestie gets on by a blind man's double. The ball just hung up in there and just fell in between shortstop, second, and center field. But 20 years from now, it was a rope in the gaps when he retells the story. The 2-2 count. Come in. Then Bessie with a big lead. He doesn't go. That ball is hit toward right field, giving chase, and not nowhere close to it was the right fielder, Razzo. And the count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 is the count. Panthers holding on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Panthers got 3 in the first inning, 1 in the third inning, and trying to add at least one here as Dembesti awaits at second base here in the 4th inning. Game 1 of 2, scheduled for 9 innings each game. That pitch is outside. Another great stop by the catcher, Uribe. Makes it 1 ball and 1 strike. Uribe may have struggled with the batting average. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Okay. AJ has corrected me, and he's been out of pocket all day. You're right about that. The payoff pitch on the way, swung on and hit sharply toward left field, and making the grab with ease will be DeJesus for out number 1. I actually was looking at the wrong box, but Walter Wells will go out with a fly ball to left field.
The designated hitter, Anthony Fernandez.
Fernandez now comes up. Fernandez is 1 for 2, has 2 RBIs, rounded out to third base his last at bat. Coming in, Papa Wells just came in. Going to write me a note here. Pitch on the way. There's a ball hit toward the second baseman, taking it and making the throw with Sanchez for the 4-3 putout. Advancing to third base will be Dembesti. Oh, we cannot forget Deborah Wells. Mama Wells is listening. She said she called everybody but me. We're sorry, Mama Wells. Forgive me. You liked our Facebook page and everything. Open Mic Broadcast Network. I do apologize about that. Listening, so I appreciate you calling out everybody, but he wouldn't be here if I didn't have him. And I do understand that one. So coming up the bat right now will be Connor Rye. Runner waiting at third base. Pitch on the way is a ball. and look pretty decent from my angle. I do wear glasses, and that's why they got Mr. Clayton Park down there behind the dish making the balls and strike call. 1-0 is the count. Pitch offered up. That one, that's a strike. Okay. Tomato. One was a ball, one was a strike. Call it what you like. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner away 90 feet from giving the Panthers a 2-run lead. That ball is a little up and out. It makes it 2-1. 2-1 is the count. So the 2-1 count being offered up by Hackett. That's an off-speed ball. That's downstairs. And I can tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I am appreciating the work that the catcher, Uribe, is putting in. He is doing an outstanding job being a backstop. Nothing has gotten past him. The 3-1 pitch being offered up now by Hackett. That ball fouled back out of play. Makes it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. Panthers up 4-3. The runner at third base is Denbesti. Led off with a double. I would hate to see that double go to waste, even though technically he should have been out. So the 3-2 pitch is being offered up. That ball is outside. That's going to be a free pass for Mr. Ride. So runners on the corner brings up Angel Avalos.
The first baseman, Angel Avalos.
Avalos got a single with 2 RBIs back in the 1st inning, struck out in the 3rd inning, and he comes up now at what could be a pivotal point of this ball game, with the Panthers have runners at the corners holding on to a 4-3 lead. Pitch offered up. That ball fouled back for strike 1. And the net saved everybody from ducking. But if that ball gets just underneath that net, it can cause some problems here. So it is 0-1 to count. That ball is hit straight up in the air. This could be a trouble. Shortstop Davis makes the grab, and that is going to retire the Panthers. The Panthers, no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on. We've completed 4 innings, ladies and gentlemen. Panthers on top 4-3. The Saints will be sending up in the top half of the 5th inning. Simmons, Benacourt, and Melendez. You're listening to Panther Baseball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and we'll be right back. Introduce your message or product to our listening audience right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our network expands across the states of Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, and California. Our network has been recognized by the state of Texas with the Media of the Year Award in 2012. For more information and opportunities to expand your product, give us a call at 832-213-8824. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I stand corrected. I said if I were a betting man, I'd be paying out the nose right about now, because believe it or not, Mr. Avatia is coming back for another inning of work. Charles Anderson, why are you looking at me crazy like that, man? Huh? Only me, huh? So leading off for the Saints will be Mr. Jake Simmons. Simmons got a single and an RBI back in inning number 1. Struck out in the 3rd inning. So Avatia coming in with 95 pitches under his belt, and the first pitch is hit deep towards center field. Backing up at the warning track, making the catch, is Mr. Cody Denbesti for out number 1. Well, if you get quick pitches like that, maybe you can stretch him out.
The third baseman, Rudy Betancourt.
So I guess the strategy of Mr. Waller-Wharton-County-Texas was just to at least get him out here for 5 innings so he can qualify for the win, as he will now face Mr. Betancourt. Betancourt will take ball 1 as he got a single back in the 4th inning. Reached by fielder's choice. The 1-0 pitch is going to be a ball outside. 2-0 is the count. Panthers on top 4-3 over the visiting NAIA Our Lady of the Lake Saints. There's a ball in for strike 1. Representing the Red River Conference out of the NAIA division. I got all that right, huh, Alan? There's another strike. Most of it right. Red River Athletic Conference, RRAC. How dare me not mention the athletic? There's a swing and a miss for strikeout. There's 6 strikeouts for Mr. Avatia. Brings up now Lorenzo Melendez. Melendez got a single and scored back in the 4th inning. Also got a single and left stranded at second in the 2nd inning. Pitch offered up, and there's a check swing, and they're going to ask that he go. And the third base official, Mr. Andrew Larkin, said yes, he did. Strike 1. 0-1 count now from Avatia. That ball is fouled out of play, and it is quickly 0-2 as Avatia trying to hurry up. This will be pitch number 104. Checks in with Rye. Kicks and fires. There's a swing and a tapper to the second baseman, Macias, and that's going to be 4-3. Now it's probably safe to say he won't come back. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors. The Panthers will go into the bottom half of the 5th inning. They'll bring up Grant Daughtery, Joe Mack, Kevin Macias, and Josh Jefferson in the hole. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. This is Mike Prince. I want to take us a break. We'll be right back. I promise you, keep it where you got it, and we will be right back.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. I'll just root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame.
With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. You're listening to live baseball coverage right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind. Serving the community through faith and athletics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we come to bottom of the 5th inning. Grant Daughtery will take ball 1 from the pitcher for this opening half of this bottom of the 5th inning. There's a ball downstairs, and it is quickly 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1's the count. 4-3 is our score, Panthers. Got 3 runs in the first, 1 in the third. It's offered up. And there's a strike call. Looking, Daughtery stepping out of the box, and he's being encouraged to come back in, but he's going to take a visit now to the third base coach, Byron Carter. Carter coaches first base, and Stargell coaches first base. Sebastian Stargell. If that name Stargell sounds familiar, he is a distant relative of Willie Stargell, great nephew of Willie Stargell. Pitch offered up. There's a ball tap foul out of play. Not that distant, but so now the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Mr. Grant Daughtery, the right fielder for the Panthers. Muscala Cullivan shook up the lineup a little bit in the outfield. The 2-2 pitch offered up. That's upstairs for ball 3. On deck will be Joe Mack. He's awaiting his first hit of today's contest. 3-2 count on the way. The payoff pitch coming from Hackett. There's a ball hit in the hole, and shortstop, great dive by Davis. That's going to be a hit for Daughtery. Panthers adding their hit. Daughtery, 3 for 3, adding the 10th hit for the Panthers. Joe Mack coming up now. Strikeout victim in inning number 1, and grounded out to the first baseman in the 3rd inning. So Mack is awaiting, ready to go to work. He'll pitching for the Saints going into this 5th inning was Mr. Hackett, Jonathan Hackett. That ball is outside for ball 1. 1-0 is the count. 4-3 is our score. We're in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Panthers on top. Mike Prince here with you live from Tankersley Stadium. The flip over to first base. Runner Daughtery is back in time. They called another balk. That's the second balk call. And with that, that was a balk to Fernandez back in the 1st inning. And so it's going to be another balk. So now Uribe is going to settle down his pitcher. Try to get some stats on Uribe. Now that I look at him, he's a pretty big guy. Uribe, they got him listed at 5'11", 205. Somebody's cheating. Somebody's cheating. That's a ball foul back. Allen says he's wearing 2 chest protectors. So that's 1-1 is the count. How about 2.5? 1-1 is the count. Joe Mack awaits the pitch. There's a ball foul back, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes to the PV left fielder. Joe Mack last game out, he played right field, but he's been switched over to left field since the return of Cody Denbesti. The 1-2 pitch. That ball tapped toward first base, and making the grab is Simmons for the 3 unassisted, and that will be back-to-back times that has happened for Mack, as advancing to third base will be Daughtery. Brings up Kevin Macias.
The second baseman, Kevin Macias.
Macias is 1 for 3. Grounded out to shortstop in the 1st inning. Got a single in the 3rd inning. Comes in, waiting the clearance by the home plate umpire, Mr. Clayton Park. And Hackett taking a long time to deliver the pitch. He waits. Jordan Hackett, I'm sorry, I said John Hackett a little while ago. That ball is outside for ball one. 1-0 is the count as AJ got his party going on up here in the press box. The 1-0 count offered up. There's a swing and a foul tip right back at us. Thank goodness for the net. 1 ball and 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Panthers on top by the score of 4-3. Got a runner at third base, that being Mr. Grant Daughtery, who started this off with the single and advanced on the balk move, and then advanced off of the Joe Mack ground out the first. There's a ball down in the dirt, and another good stop by the catcher, Uribe. I can't overemphasize that. That's a lost art. Catcher's blocking the ball. That is a lost art, and he's doing one heck of a job. The 2-1 pitch offered up by Hackett is outside. 3-1 is the count. Awaiting is Josh Jefferson on deck for the Panthers. Daughtery would like to come in, awaiting at third base any way he can. The 3-1 pitch being offered up. There's a foul tip into the mid of Uribe for strike 2. 3-2 is the count. 4-3 is our score. Bottom of the fifth inning is our situation as they continue to work on the soon erect new Blacksher Stadium to our right. That ball is hit towards second base. A good stop by the second baseman Sanchez for a 4-3 putout. Look the runner back. And it's going to bring up Josh Jefferson. Jefferson is 0 for 2, called out on strikes in the second inning, flied out to center field in the third inning. Has a runner in third base, Mr. Daughtery.
Josh Jefferson.
Jefferson is awaiting. Pitch by Hackett is on the way, and that is a strike called on the outside corner. 0-1's the count. Panthers have already left 7 runners stranded today. Cannot afford to leave runner number 8. The 0-1 pitch on the way. That ball is in for strike 2. 0-2 is the count. Panthers got a 4-3 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning, scheduled for 9, game 1 of 2. A pitch on the way. That one's a waste pitch outside, and yet another great stop by the catcher, Uribe. 1-2 is our count. Jordan Hackett is awaiting to deliver the 1-2 pitch. Checks in with Uribe. Kicks, fires. That ball fouled out of play, and Jefferson stays alive. On deck will be Cody Denbesti. Cody Denbesti would love to come up to bat. That means that Jefferson had a successful at-bat this inning. 1-2 breaking ball hit towards center field, and Ruiz will make the grab for the out. The Panthers get no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We're going to the top of the 6th inning. The Panthers on top by the score of 4-3.
After 5 complete innings, your score is Prairie UNN 4.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. I'll get root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame.
Apple Ford Hyundai is a dealer you can count on. Apple's range of car services include new Ford Hyundai sales, used car sales, car loans, and auto financing. Certified Ford Hyundai Auto Service Department, full selection of Ford Hyundai auto parts and aftermarket accessories. Come on out to Brenham, Texas, and find out why Apple Ford Hyundai has been named the best-kept secret in Brazos Valley. They're located at 1820 Highway 290 West in Brenham, Texas. You can dial a toll-free number at 888-898-6095. There's even an internet sales division. Simply go to www.appleford.com. Apple Ford Hyundai of Brenham, Texas. You're listening to live baseball coverage right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind. Serve the community through faith and athletics. Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new pitcher in for the Panthers as we have Mr. Jordan Foster will come in relief work for Mr. Avatia. Coming in for the pitcher Avatia. Foster is from DeSoto, Texas.
The center fielder, Enrique
Ruiz will come to bat for the Saints here in the top of the sixth inning. Remind you that we are doing game number 1 due to the schedule change. And we will get this to the best of our ability. The first pitch is in for a strike to Mr. Ruiz. As we give you the numbers here on Avatia here in just a second. There's a ball hit toward the shortstop Wells. He takes it, flips it over for the 6-3 putout for out number 1 here in the sixth inning. Avatia got 5 innings on his belt, gave up 10 hits, 3 earned runs with 6 strikeouts and a total of 104 pitches. He does qualify for the win, and hopefully that will be the case for the Panthers. They don't give up any more runs here. They can add all they want, just don't give up any more. So it brings up now Uribe. Solid defensive catcher. He will take strike 1. Uribe got a single. Well, he's 2 for 2. 2 singles on the day. Got his first 2 hits of the season today against the Panthers. The 0-1 pitch offered up. That one's down in the dirt. Makes it all even at 1 ball and 1 strike. The Saints got 3 runs off of 10 hits. Have left 7 runners on the base paths. There's a ball hit toward the right side of the diamond. Avalos, that ball is out of play, and it makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 and 2 is the count. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Panthers on top, 4-3. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Pitch on the way from Foster. Kicks and fires. That breaking ball just missed. Beautiful pitch. Makes it even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. I understand that the Walter from the Walter Wells family has a plethora of people listening. They got grandparents in Fontano, California, wherever that is. That sounds way out there. There's a downstairs for ball. Makes it 3-2 now. You got Sharon Morgan. I hope I said that right. Sharon Morgan said his biggest fan at the church. God bless each and every one of you. This is 2 uncles in L.A. that are listening. So they got California covered. As downstairs and a free pass to Uribe as he will advance down to first base. Brings the top of the lineup Emmanuel Sanchez. Sanchez is 1 for for 3. His last at bat was a single and a RBI back in the 4th inning. He popped out to center field in the second, and grounded out to first in the first. I want to remind you that you can like our Facebook page, Open Mic Broadcast Network. Like it. Trust me, it helps us out. Pitch on the way. That is inside for ball 1. I'm finding out that if you're over 40, you appreciate Facebook. Everybody else is Twitter and Instagram and what's that, Snapchat? He said over 30. Alan corrects me, says over 30. There's a ball hit to Josh Jefferson. He bobbles and throws that ball in the right field. That's going to be an error at third base. E5, and Sanchez is at first base. So Uribe is at second, and now it brings up Tyler Davis. Technically, we have that
Tyler Davis
as the first error. Is that the first error that the Panthers have committed today? So now Rye will come and talk to the relief pitcher, Mr. Jordan Foster. Didn't see any activity going on for the Saints. So we'll find out if Jordan Hackett comes back. Now Foster ready to work. Runners at first and second. Breaking ball. Falls in for strike 1. 0-1 is the count. 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Panthers up 4-3. Uribe at second base. And there's a ball hit toward the second baseman, Macias, and that's an error that gets through. They're going to grant it as a hit. I call it as an error as an old baseball player. That ball's supposed to have been caught. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. But y'all the official staff. So the official stat says a hit, and a hit it is. That's what you got leather for. You got to flash it. Bases are loaded now. So it brings up Joshua Razzo. Razzo is he's 1 for 3. He gets 2 strikeouts as a double play is much needed now for the Panthers. The pitch and a good stop by the catcher Ryan to stop that ball from getting away off the breaking ball in the dirt. 1-0 is the count. Panthers holding on to a 4-3 lead here in the top of the 6th inning. Double play could end all the miseries and the threats for the Panthers right now. There's a ball hit high and back out of play, and it will go 1 ball and 1 strike. I want to remind you that Game 2 will not be broadcast due to the rescheduling, the shuffling of the schedule. We do apologize about that, but we had some prior commitments for today. We will do what we can while we're here. The 1-1 count from Foster. Breaking ball, that misses. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1's the count, 1 out. Here in the top of the 6th. Bases loaded. Panthers up 4-3. Jordan Foster in relief. And he misses to make it 3-1. 3-1's the count. No room on the pads. You got to come at him. The number 3 hitter for the Saints, Razzo, awaits the 3-1 delivery. Pitch by Foster, and that's downstairs, and a run has just been walked in. So Uribe will come in and score. Everybody will advance 90 feet.
No, batting. The left fielder, Anthony DeJesus.
Brings up now Anthony DeJesus. DeJesus is 0 for 3. Struck out in the first, grounded out to third in the third, grounded out to second in the fourth. It is all tied right now, 4 each. Pitch on the way is a ball. So the Panthers coming in. Foster coming in relief here. 1-0 pitch offered up from Foster. That ball is hit. Oh, Walter Wells makes the grab for the 6-4 putout, but the run does score. Looked like Jefferson may have gotten in there first, but it was over his head. So that will bring in Sanchez. Advancing to third will go Davis, and Razzo will be out for 6-4. And reaching by fielder's choice will be Anthony DeJesus. So it brings up now Jake Simmons. Simmons is 1 for 3. He flied out to center. His last at bat back in the 5th inning. Panthers now trail 5-4 here in the 6th inning. Pitch on the way, and that's a ball upstairs. This has been a nightmare of an inning for the Panthers here in the 6th inning. Yes, sir, indeed. 1-0's pitch. The runner goes. There's a swing and a miss, and there will not even be a throw, as advancing to second base will be DeJesus. And it is 1 ball and 1 strike to Simmons. Panthers had a 4-3 lead start this 6th inning, now trail 5-4. That ball is hit toward right field, and right there to make the grab is Mr. Grant Daughtery. That's going to retire the Saints, but the Saints get 2 runs off of 1 hit, 1 error, 2 runners left on base. The Panthers will have in the bottom half of the 6th inning the top of the lineup, Investy, Wells, and Fernandez. You're listening to Panther Baseball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Keep it where you got it. We'll be right back.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, 'cause it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame.
Apple Ford Hyundai is a dealer you can count on. Apple's range of car services include new Ford Hyundai sales, used car sales, car loans, and auto financing. Certified Ford Hyundai Auto Service Department, full selection of Ford Hyundai auto parts and aftermarket accessories. Go on out to Brenham, Texas, and find out why Apple Ford Hyundai has been named the best-kept secret in Brazos Valley. They're located at 1820 Highway 290 West in Brenham, Texas. You can dial a toll-free number at 888-898-6095. There's even an internet sales division. Simply go to www.appleford.com. Apple Ford Hyundai of Brenham, Texas.
All right, welcome back. We're starting off this bottom half of the 6th inning. The Panthers trailing now by the score 5-4. Leading off for the Panthers will be the center fielder, Mr. Cody Denbesti. Denbesti is 2 for 3, has a single and a double, scored a run, as he will face the Duracell battery, that being Jordan Hackett. That first pitch is fouled back out of play on the home field dugout side. Panthers have chosen to take the third base dugout side this year. After all these years, they were on first base dugout, and the coach with Scarlett Coven realized that when the sun goes down, it's right in the first base dugout face. So he decided he wanted to be in the shade this year. The 0-1 pitch offered up from Hackett, swung on and fouled out of play again in the same direction. Quickly 0-2. On deck is Mr. Walter Wells. Then Bestie's stepping out, talking to himself, taking a couple dry cuts. And he steps out again, not feeling comfortable, maybe a little pressure with the 0-2 count. awaits the pitch from Hackett. He fires. That ball hit down third base side. A great backhand grab and one heck of a play by the third baseman for the Saints, Mr. Bendecourt. That was a beautiful backhand dive and throw for the 5-3 put-out. So it brings up Walter Wells. Walter Wells is 2 for 3. 1 RBI, got a triple and a single. Flied out to left field back in the 4th inning. He'll come in with his family eagerly listening to the broadcast at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Wells comes in, wiggles the bat. Breaking ball is in for strike 1. I can hear him right now. If you believe in that California magic, I need you to rub your listening device right now and say, "Come on, Walter." And take strike 2. Always hope left. I need to feel you, California. It takes ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I can feel you rubbing your listening devices right now. The 1-2 pitch offered up to Walter Wells. Hackett takes it, kicks, fires. There's a wild ball out of play. Makes it 1-2. As Allen is revealing his first name too, it's Walter. So the 1-2 pitch being offered up to Wells. Papa's in the stands, fans, families listening to the broadcast. There's a ball hit, foul down third base line, and remains 1-2. Coming up now for Mr. Jordan Hackett, pitch number 100. He has thrown 66 strikes, 68 strikes. Impressive outing thus far. As the 1-2 pitch offered up. Oh, inside, and if Walter didn't shave, he does now, as he'll get hit and advance to first base. He's all right, family. He's running down there. Yeah, it was one of those that brushed off the jersey as he was up and in. He'll advance by the hit by pitcher. He waits at first base. Brings up now Anthony Fernandez. Fernandez is 1 for 3. He got an RBI back in the first inning. Awaiting. See, Walter Wells has decent speed. We'll see if he'll be going. He's kind of pointing that way. He doesn't go as a strike is taken on the outside corner from Fernandez. There is some bullpen activity going on for the Saints now. As Jordan Hackett is coming close to his outing being over. The runner is thrown to, and he's back in time. May have heard the coaches holler back, and some of the fans say back. 0-1 is the count. Wells has yet to steal a base this year. And he does not go this time, and there's another strike on the outside corner. 0-2 is the count. Some may have questioned if that was a little bit outside. If you're familiar with the Waller County area, some say that ball was kind of shy of Brookshire, Texas. 0-2 count being offered up now by Hackett. Wells does not go. There's another outside pitch, same location, but this one's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Panthers are trailing 5-4 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Hackett checks in with Uribe. Uribe sets up on the outside corner. Freezing the runner, nobody goes. There's a ball hit sharply toward the second base, and there's a 4-6-3, and that was a well-turned ball by the second baseman, Sanchez Davis to Simmons, and that will be the 4-6-3 to retire the Panthers. They get no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We've completed 6 innings of work, ladies and gentlemen, and the Panthers are trailing by the score of 5-4. to 4. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Mike Prince. We'll be right back. Did I tell you we'll be right back? I meant that. We'll be right back. Introduce your message or product to our listening audience right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our network expands across the states of Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, and California. Our network has been recognized by the state of Texas with the Media of the Year Award in 2012. For more information and opportunities to expand your product, give us a call at 832-213-8824. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting deeper into this one as the Panthers will stretch to the 7th inning right now, trailing by the score of 5-4. The Our Lady of the Lake University Saints, they've got 1 run in the 1st inning, 2 runs in the 4th inning, and 2 in the 5th inning to give them the lead over the Panthers. We come to the 7th inning now, with the score being 5-4 in favor of the Saints. Leading off for the Saints will be Bendecourt, followed by Melendez and Ruiz.
For Our Lady of the Lake. The third baseman, Rudy Bettencourt.
Bettencourt struck out back in the 5th inning. Got a single in the 4th and reached by fielder's choice in the 1st inning. It is a strike taken to start off the 7th inning. Scheduled for 9 innings, 2 games scheduled. This is game 1 of 2. Pitch off a breaking ball, gets in for strike 2. 0-2 is the count. Bendecourt awaits the pitch from Foster. Pitch on the way. That ball is hit high in the air towards center field. Camping up under it is Bendesti, and he makes out number 1. Brings up Lorenzo Melendez.
The designated hitter, Lorenzo Melendez.
Melendez, 2 for 3, 2 singles, a run scored. His last at bat, he grounded out to second base. He awaits. Pitch is a ball outside. Ball 1. 1-0 is the count. 5-4 is our score here in the 7th inning. There's a swing and a miss. Makes it 1 ball and 1 strike. Foster coming in relief. So technically, Foster gets credit for the loss right now. And that ball miss makes it 2-1. 2-1 count now coming up from Foster. That one's downstairs. 3-1's the count. On deck is Enrique Ruiz. There's a ball hit sharply towards center field. Going back is Bendesti. Back at the wall, and that ball is gone. Straight center field home run solo shot by Melendez. That ball was hit with authority.
No, that was the center fielder, Enrique Ruiz.
Ruiz comes up to bat now. Panthers have given up 3 runs in the last 1 1/3 inning. So now Ruiz will take ball one. Ruiz is 1 for 3 on a day. Ball one was the count. The 1-0 pitch. That ball is fouled back out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Panthers trailing now by the score of 6-4 here in the top of the 7th inning. Foster awaits. He's ready to make his delivery. Checks in with Rye. Breaking ball. That ball hit up the middle toward shortstop. Wales gets over. The throw. Oh, not in time. Infield hit. Wales had to go in the hole deep, through behind second base bag, and just didn't have enough on it. That's going to be hit number 2 for Ruiz. Brings up Lake-G1021915. Uribe got a walk back in the 6th inning, and he scored. Now, the Panthers have a 2-run deficit they got to make up. It's by Foster. Falls in for strike 1. Uribe coming in. Not a whole lot of impressive numbers if you look at his batting average, but he's definitely a defensive catcher. Decent arm, a heck of a protector of that ball back there as he takes strike 2. 2 for 2 today, starting off. And if you wonder, I'm just an old catcher, and I appreciate a good catcher when I see one. As AJ is always witty and timing with his catchphrases. 0-2 is the count. 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Panthers trailing 6-4. Foster checks in. Taking his time, freezing the runner. Thought he would have called timeout, and he finally did call timeout. That was a long time in between pitches. And, you know, that brings up a very interesting concept. The Major League Baseball is flirting with bringing a pitch clock into effect, 20 seconds in between pitches. And you know that's going to have a trickle-down effect with collegiate and high school baseball. So it's just a matter to see how it's going. They're trying it out in spring training right now. There's a breaking ball that misses, and it makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is the count, 1 out, top of the 7th inning. Panthers trailing the Saints, 6-4. The runner does not go. That ball is hit softly foul toward third base. Jefferson feels it out of play. And the count remains 1-2. 1-2 is the count. The runner going back to first base is Ruiz. He got on with a single. Solo home run by Melendez here. Those who have just joined us, this game has been reshipped. The whole series has been reshipped. So it's been a Saturday and Sunday basketball game. That breaking ball hit sharply foul down left field line with strike 2 to remain. So the games have been shifted to Thursday. 2 games on Thursday. This is game 1 of 2. And then they'll complete again on Friday. What about basketball? This is a baseball broadcast. Thank you. You all have the other folks that do your basketball. The 1-2 broadcast, the 1-2 count. Stepping out of the box, AJ has been harassing me all day long. All day long. 1-2 count being offered up by Uribe. Also taking his time, and I mean he has taken a long time, man. He finally delivers, and that's a ball. 2-2 is the count right now. 1 out. Now you can hear some of the Saints fans getting into this broadcast or this ball game. Is that Coach Don Brown down there? Oh, look at that. We might have to try and see if we can get it. Okay, so it's the battle of the fours right now. We see Tyron Griffin in there as well. Pitch on the way. The runner does not go. That ball is hit towards center field in front of Denbesti. The runner will hold up. And that's going to be another base hit for Uribe. He came in with no hits and got 3 of them today to accent his stellar performance, in my opinion, as a solid catcher. So now you bring up the top of the lineup, Emmanuel Sanchez. Sanchez reached by an error by Jefferson back in the 6th inning. And he got 1 hit back in the 4th inning. He scored in that 5th inning. As the Saints are threatening to score again now. It's 2 outs. On deck is Davis. You'll see if Sanchez will square around to bunt. Jefferson on third base anticipating that. And there's a ball outside for ball 1. 1-0 is the count. 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Panthers trailing 6-4. Foster checks, kicks, fires. That's downstairs. It's 2-0. There is no bullpen activity for the Panthers, so it appears right now that Foster's on his own. 2-0 is the count. 1 out. Top of the 7th inning. Panthers trailing 6-4. Pitch offered up. There's a swing and a foul tip into the glove of the catcher Ryan and makes it 2-1. Panthers need an out right now any way they can get it. Panthers defensively are playing double play depth up the middle. And in at third base and behind the runner at first base is Avalos. Not holding the runner on. That ball is swung on and missed to make it a 2-2 count to the leadoff man, Emmanuel Sanchez. Sanchez started off today with a .259 batting average. It jumped up a little bit, been like the stock market, up and down. The 2-2 pitch being offered up now by Foster. And Foster checks the runner at second base, Ruiz. Step back and get a chance to do it all over again. Foster, slow and deliberate right now. Creeping behind the runner at second. There is a ball just outside. I was ready. You can hear Coach Don Brown talking about, come on, ref. This is baseball. It's called umpire. I have to give her a hard time. Yes, sir. 3-2 pitch now offered up. The runners are going. There's a ball hit toward left field. Coming in, making the diving grab was a great catch by Joe Mack. Joe Mack, I understand that he has an affectionate fan up here in the press box. Oh, my. Just those that are listening by broadcast. Now, she's a volleyball player, right? Okay. Then looks like there's going to be a pitching change. Coach Wascala Cullivan is coming out to talk with Foster. He's grabbing the ball and says, son, you've done enough. It's time to put it in everybody else's hands as we get ready to go into this pitching change situation. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. The Panthers are losing by the score of 6-4, but they're knocking at the door defensively. We'll be right back with the new pitching change.
You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but please be sure to spread the word. You can join us by following us on Twitter at OBN_radio, like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're on Instagram at OBN Radio, and don't forget to follow us on our website, at www.obnradio.com. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our listen live line is 213-401-0037. Dial that number from any phone in the country and listen to our live broadcast coverage. In the event there's technical difficulty with that line, be sure to use our backup line. That number is 724-444-7444. The code is 46493. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but please be sure to spread the word. You can join us by following us on Twitter at OBN_radio, like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're on Instagram at OBN-Radio, and don't forget to follow us on our website at www.obnradio.com. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our listen live line is 213-401-0037. Dial that number from any phone in the country and listen to our live broadcast coverage. In the event there's technical difficulty with that line, be sure to use our backup line. That number is 724-444-7444.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe the break that we got right now. Grant Daughtery has come in to pit, and he will come in right field. It's Darian Williams. We'll find out who's batting for who when they come back. So Daughtery comes in, runners at first and second. The first pitch is hit to the third baseman, Jefferson, and that is going to retire. Daughtery comes in with one pitch, gets the big out, as Daughtery does what he's supposed to do to retire Mr. Tyler Davis for the 5 unassisted off the fielder's choice. So with all that being said, the Panthers give up 1 run off of 2 hits, and there were 2 runners left on base. No errors. 2 runners left on base. As we get ready to go to the bottom of the 7th inning, Panthers trailing by the score of 6-4. Keep it where you got it, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Panther Baseball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Apple Ford Hyundai is a dealer you can count on. Apple's range of car services include new Ford Hyundai sales, used car sales, car loans, and auto financing. Certified Ford Hyundai Auto Service Department, full selection of Ford Hyundai auto parts and aftermarket accessories. Come on out to Brenham, Texas, and find out why Apple Ford Hyundai has been named the best-kept secret in Brazos Valley. They're located at 1820 Highway 290 West in Brenham, Texas. You can dial a toll-free number at 888-898-6095. There's even an internet sales division. Simply go to www.appleford.com. Apple Ford Hyundai of Brenham, Texas. Welcome back here. Man, I'm being harassed by everybody. First it's been AJ, now it's the athletic director, Mr. Ashley Robertson. Connor Rye now comes up to the here. You sit down, sir. I'll stand up and let you. He say good. He say he's been drinking. He say he's not a drinker. You know, he drinks green tea. He drinks green tea and do all that herbal stuff. So, You know, he don't eat fried foods and all that. First pitch is swung on and missed by Rye for 0-1. Now, I can't call that name out neither because they're not paying me neither, but his drink is a free choice because they help sponsor the Panthers, but they ain't did nothing for the open mic, so we'll let them rest. I like water. That's a strike call on the outside corner. 1-1 is the count. Panthers trailing 6-4 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Going 9 innings, scheduled for 2 9-inning games. And there's another strike call on the outside corner for Connor Rye. Connor Rye got walked his last at bat back in the 4th inning, reached on an error and scored in the 3rd inning, and he tapped out to the first baseman in the 1st inning. Rye awaits the pitch, and that one's outside. And yet again, another great stop by the catcher, Uribe. So we got the athletic director. He coming in all fly with his PV. Let me fix your collar, man. You walking around there, you know, you can't be wearing that PV stuff and misrepresenting and stuff. There's another ball outside, and it is 2 balls and 2. No, it's 3 balls and 2 strikes right now. It's a full count. Ready to make things happen, and still out there is Hackett. There's a foul tip. It remains 3-2. Mr. Rye got a hold of one back at our last broadcast in the 1st inning for the Panthers for that grand slam home run. And the Panthers are trying to relive and recapture some matter. There's a ball hit toward left field, going back to the wall and making the grab will be DeJesus for out number 1. So now it's going to bring up Angel Avalos. Avalos got his first hit and an RBI back in the 1st inning. He struck out in the 3rd and popped out to the shortstop back in the 4th inning. Avalos coming in. This was his 4th time around looking at Hackett, see if it pays off for him. Hackett slow delivery, and the pitch is outside for ball 1. Some of those were called strikes earlier, so you got to kind of pause and find out what's going on. There's another swing and a miss. We're going to try and see how long Mr. Robertson is going to hang around in between innings. We'll get a mic in his hand. He likes to talk a little bit. The ball foul back out of play. You gonna hang around with us little folk up here? You gonna be here for both games? He said he in for the long haul. The 2-1-2 pitch offered up. There's a ball hit foul toward left field. Count remains 1-2. 1-2 is the count. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning. Panthers trailing 6-4. Hackett ready to deliver to Uribe. There's another ball foul back out of play, and the battle continues. Panthers got 3 runs in the 1st inning, 1 run in the 3rd inning, and they've been held at bay ever since. So Hackett ready to go back to work. He has well over 100 pitches, and that one ball inside. 117 pitches for this young man. And he's steadily going. Pitch on the way. There's another ball foul back out of play. And this has been one heck of a bat for Avalos. Now he needs to make it count by getting either a walk or a base hit. I prefer the base hit because his average goes up. But either way, if he gets on, his on-base percentage goes up. See, that's more technical than it is in basketball, man. Robinson, old basketball player, Mississippi Valley. There's another one fouled back out of play. So now you have the payoff pitch. I'm sorry, the 2-2 pitch. Seemed like it's been. There's another ball fouled out of play, and the battle continues. He keeps working that pitch count up on Hackett. It's 1:21 moments away, and there's a little bit of bullpen activity going on now for the Saints. There's a ball hit sharply. Sanchez goes to his right, makes the throw, and that's one heck of a grab and play by the second baseman for the 4-3 putout. Going to bring up now the pitcher, Grant Daugherty. So Daugherty comes up to bat, and if I'm not mistaken, then right fielder Williams won't be batting because he's in. And there's a strike. So, okay, we got that figured out. Thank you very much, Mr. Allen. So the 0-1 pitch from Hackett, and there's another breaking ball, gets in for the 0-2 count. 0-2 here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Panthers trailing 6-4. Oh, and a strikeout call as Daugherty goes down looking. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We have completed 7 innings of work. The Panthers are trailing by the score of 6-4. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of Panther baseball, and we'll be right back. The voice of Waller County Athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824. All right, welcome back to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Reminding you today's broadcast is being made possible by the good people from Apple Ford Hyundai in Brenham, Texas. Located at 1820 Highway 290 in Brenham, Texas. Give Harvey Williams a call at 936-836-3659. Tell him Mike Prince from the Open Mic sent you by. Well, the Panthers need some help to come on by as we get ready for this top of the 8th inning, as the Panthers will be having Mr. Razzo to lead off for the Saints. Razzo's pitch, and he's hit by Mr. Daugherty. I learned something about Grant Daugherty today. I did not know that he was a pitcher or could pitch. Maybe he's discovering that today, too. So it brings up Mr. DeJesus. DeJesus reached by fielder's choice. Last at bat. Pitch is swung on and missed. Grant Daugherty has been a catcher, an outfielder, and now a pitcher. He's even played. No, that was not him that played second base. But I do know he came in as a catcher. 0-1 is the count. Pitch on the way, and it makes it even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Daugherty has been the jack of all trades for the Panthers and Coach Cullivan. And that breaking ball misses. 2-1. He has played just about every position available on the diamond. 2-1 pitch by Daugherty. Swung on and missed. A big swing by DeJesus. Makes the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the 8th inning, scheduled for 9. This is game 1 of 2. There's a ball hit high into center field. Then Bestie is camped up under that one for out number 1. So it brings up Jake Simmons. Jake Simmons has struggled. He's 1 for 4. Got his hit back in the first inning. Since then, he's been strikeout victim. He's flied out twice in the outfield, one to center field, and his last at bat to right field. Be nice to get the 6-4-3 double play ball as Daughtery delivers. There's a big swing and a miss for strike 1. And it's almost like these guys are trying to open up on Daughtery and overswing it right now. Maybe they know that Daughtery is not a natural pitcher, and they try to take advantage and fatten their stats, if they will. As a result, they're overswinging. Pitch by Daughtery is in for strike 2. Daughtery's looking pretty decent right now. He's coming in, doing what he's doing, coming up on pitch number 9, what I have, because he only got 1 pitch to get out of that last 1/3 of work. Now he gets ready to make the 0-2 pitch. He kicks and fires, and that misses. Ball 1. Of course, my stats don't matter. I'm not the official stat keeper. We'll talk about that after this pitch. There's a ball hit on the right side. Avalos backing up. He gives way to the second baseman, Macias, and that'll be a catch in foul territory for out number 2. Back to what I was saying, because if I was keeping score, there would have been a couple of errors by the Panthers, but you, being the gracious man that you are, Mr. Walter Allen. Oh, he said, don't tell him Walter Allen. I'll come up missing. Just Allen. Okay. 2 outs now for Mr. Bendecourt. And ball 1 to Bendecourt. Panthers got 6 outs remaining. Hopefully they only need to use 3 of them. They can get a rally in this bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch is in for strike 1. And I got to give it to Daughtery. He's looked pretty good coming in. He's been in the strike zone. She must saw the insect or something come in. There's a ball downstairs. Boy, you can tell the folks that are indoor folk and outdoor folk, huh? 2-1 is the count. Daughtery has a runner at first base, has 2 outs. He kicks, fires, breaking ball. Holy Toledo. That was one of the loop-the-loop curveballs. Calls the batters, Bendecourt, to run all the way back to Brookshire and get the strike called on him. He's taking a few dry cuts right now, and he's chuckling at himself. Now, don't get fancy and try to come back in him. He's going to bring something. There's a check swing strike call, and Daughtery gets the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've completed 7.5, ladies and gentlemen. The Panthers are trailing 6-4. Panthers going to have to try to get the rally sticks together in the 8th inning. The Panthers will have Joe Mack, Kevin Macias, and Josh Jefferson. You're listening to Panther Baseball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Keep it where you got it, and we'll be right back. The voice of Waller County Athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824. All right, welcome back to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Panthers coming in the bottom of the 8th inning. They'll be facing a new pitcher. The new pitcher is David Marty. David Marty comes in with a 6.52 earned run average. He is old. He's 1 for 1 in the season. He has 1 complete game. He has pitched 9 2/3 of an inning. He's given up 7 hits, 8 runs, and 7 of those runs were earned. He's walked 5 batters. He has a total of 7 strikeouts, and he's given up 1 home run on the season. The throw by Uribe is down to second base, and we're ready to get this 8th inning on the way. Joe Mack will come in batting for the Panthers. Mack is 0 for 3. A strikeout, 2 tap-outs to the first base.
Now ready to game to pitch for the Saints. Number 37, David Martin.
So now the Panthers will have to get some runners on right now. Uribe goes out, and he speaks with Marty, how you want to pronounce it. I say M-A-R-T-E, Marte. It's not Marta, because that would be an A, huh? Ta-da, Marta. No, I'm sorry. I'm just...
Leading off the bottom of the 8th inning for the Panthers, the left fielder, Joe Mack.
Joe Mack. J. Mack in the house. Ready to face off. He swings and hits a ball toward left center field, and making the grab will be De Jesus for out number 1.
Now that is the second baseman, Kevin Macias.
Macias comes up. Macias is 1 for 3. Ground out to short in the first, got a single in the third, grounded out to the second baseman back in the 5th inning. So he's ready to face Marty right now. Pitch coming up from Marty. Here's a ball outside to the PV second baseman. Panthers, 4 runs. This game thus far, there's a ball. Makes it 2-0. 10 hits for the Panthers. Panthers have not got a hit since the 5th inning. The 2-0 pitch offered up, and there's a strike. 2-1 is the count. 6-4 is our score here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Panthers are trailing the Saints. Our Lady of the Lake University out of San Antonio, Texas, representing the Red River Athletic Conference. There's a ball hit well towards center field. Going back is Ruiz, and that ball is over his head, hitting the base of the wall, going for 3, and the cutoff throw will not even be close, as that's a leadoff triple for a one-out triple for Kevin Macias.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Jefferson.
So now Josh Jefferson will come up. He is 0 for 3, flying out to center field twice. And he called out on strikes. I'm sorry, every time I hear that song, I think about Bernie Mac. The legend Bernie Mac. His walk-up music, Bernie Mac, one of his classic lines. I can't say it, it's family programming. But every time I hear it, Josh Jefferson comes back and fouls one back for strike 1. Jefferson would love to get a hit right here for the Panthers. Coming in, waiting from Marty. Marty checks, kicks and fires. That ball is upstairs, and it's all even at 1-1. So Josh trying like all mad to get this runner at third base. A one-out triple by Macias, and there's a strike, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to the PV third baseman. On deck is a leadoff, Mr. Cody Denvesti. Archie's ready to go back to work. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th inning, there's another breaking ball and another fine stop. I cannot overemphasize enough, ladies and gentlemen, this work done by Uribe. 2-2 is the count, and what a time for the first base hit and RBI of the season for Mr. Josh Jefferson. Marchie feeling the heat, walks around the mound a little bit, steps in, ready to go to work with Uribe. The 2-2 pitch being offered up. Kicks and fires. There's a ball hit toward the shortstop. The play at the plate, and dead red is, my goodness, Macias. That's going to be 6-2, and that's bad base running by Macias. That ball is hit right in front of you. You got to know the situation there.
The center fielder, Cody Denvesti.
Now Cody Denvesti will come up to bat. Jefferson reaches on by fielder's choice. Now, it's only 1 out. You got to make sure the ball is through on that one. That doesn't go down as an error in the books, but that's a mental error, and you got to be able to overcome that. Well, now you have Denvesti with Jefferson at first base. There's a ball hit sharply. That's a base hit as it bounced off the first baseman. It's going to 3, and making it in time is Josh Jefferson. Good hustle from Jefferson. That was a solid shot bouncing off the first baseman, Simmons. Both will advance on the throw. And Jefferson now awaits at third base. So Roger Wells comes up to bat with 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning. A base hit could really give the Panthers right back in it, tied up. They're trailing 6-4. So I know Walter Wells' family is listening right now in California. I need to feel an ocean wave. Uribe is calling for the situation. He steps out in front of the plate, directing what's going on. Meanwhile, the infield is playing regular depth. They don't want anything to get past them right now. The outfield is playing straight away. If you look at center field, the Ruiz is playing slightly to the left, so right center would be open for Wells. But Wells pulls the ball a lot, and we'll see how this one works out. Marty's pitch, breaking ball, is in for ball 1. 1-0 is the count. Panthers trying to overcome the running error by Macias. A base hit by Wells could tie it up. The 1-0 pitch offered, and that one is downstairs for 2-0. You hear Pop say, "Let's go now, 2." I can hear the people in California saying, "Let's go now, 2." Now Uribe wants to come out and talk to Marte, and then Carter will come and talk with Wells. No pressure. Well, you figure it might be the intentional walk. Wells has been hit by a pitch. He's flying out to left field, and he has 2 hits and an RBI. On deck is Fernandez, who will be replaced by Martin, Darian Williams, who came in defensively. And now here's the 2-0 pitch, and that one is in for strike 1. 2-1 is the count. Hey, little Walter, we need a hit right now. Runners at second and third. Denvesti at second. And there's another strike outside. And that one was more or less toward Magnolia, if you understand the area. That one was way outside. You hear Pop saying that's horrible. Now the deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners at second and third. Marte kicks, fires. That ball hit toward right field. And what a grab by the first baseman. Wow, you just knew for sure that ball was going down in right field corner. Simmons makes one heck of a grab to rob Wells of a sure enough tying hit, and that is going to retire the Panthers. No runs off of 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. We're going to the top of the 9th. Panthers trailing by the score of 6-4. You're listening to Panther Baseball. We'll be right back. The voice of Waller County Athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Introduce your message or product to our listening audience right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our network expands across the states of Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, and California. Our network has been recognized by the state of Texas with the Media of the Year Award in 2012. For more information and opportunities to expand your product, give us a call at 832-213-8824. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize about that. As we go here, we got a little pause just for a second. It seems like we got something going on right here. Third base coach has not come in. With that, we're going to Mr. Rodriguez. So we do apologize about that. We got some technical difficulties going on right here. We're going to try to fix that. There's a ball 1. Ball 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize about that. Had a little technical difficulty. We had 2 outs here. We'll get you re-caught up here in just a second. There's a ball hit right back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Mr. We got it back. It got knocked off, so everything is back on. Who we got here? Who's that just got on, Mr. Well? Got a pinch runner up to bat right now. For Evans. Well, we're going to get you caught up here. We do apologize about that. We had a technical difficulty. We'll get with Mr. Witherhole to get us back on speed here. Things were rolling just smoothly, and all of a sudden found ourselves in no man's land. We do apologize for those that were listening. That happens. We do know up to bat right now will be Mr. Emmanuel Sanchez.
Emmanuel Sanchez.
So that was Uribe who got the base hit. And so Evans batted for Uribe. Okay, well, what's Evans' number? We do apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
Standing on first base is number 2, Darius Patton.
Patton is running for Uribe, who got the base hit up the middle. So now with Scholar Cullivan coming back with that, that's going to help us get re-caught up. Now Melendez, he got out, grounded out to second base. Ruiz got that 163, and now Mr. Uribe, who ends up with 4 hits on the day. Okay, Evans is now at catcher. We do apologize. Yeah. So we'll figure out who's catching when we get back. So it looks like Daughtery is going to be retiring at that. With that, we're going to take a break to get things caught back up to speed. We do apologize about the technical difficulties, but sometimes that happens, as there'll be a new pitcher coming in for the Panthers. You hang in there with us. We'll tell you all about it when we come back. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but please be sure to spread the word.
You can join us by following us on Twitter at OBN_radio, like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're on Instagram at OBN Radio, and don't forget to follow us on our website at www.obnradio.com. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our listen live line is 213-401-0037. Dial that number from any phone in the country and listen to our live broadcast coverage. In the event there is technical difficulty with that line, be sure to use our backup line. That number is 724-444-7444. The code is 46493. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but please be sure to spread the word. You can join us by following us on Twitter at OBN_radio, like our Facebook page.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen some musical mounds today. The new pitcher for the Panthers will be Joseph Mack. Joe Mack was in outfield to start this out, just as Daugherty, and now they come in. We're getting all this now. So Joe Mack will go from left field to the mound. So you have Williams, who will be in right field. And then you have Daugherty coming back to his position in right field, and Williams will be in left field. Yeah. So now it's all kind of chaos going on right now here in Pantherland. So now you have batting. There's a runner at first base. We did get caught up. We do apologize. We got knocked off temporarily. Hopefully everybody is back in position. So now Joe Williams, I'm sorry, not Joe Williams, but Joe Mack will get ready to go. The tent has blown onto the field. The Panther tent has blown. Someone needs to take a picture of that and tweet that. Tyron, you got your phone? You need to take a picture. You should have taken a picture of that, man. The Prairie View canopy tent had a gust of wind come in and blow it completely over and out of the stadium, over into the field.
Presuming the at-bat for the same. Number 1, Emmanuel Sanchez.
So it's 1 to Sanchez as he comes in to face Mr. Mack. That ball tails away to make it 2-0 to Sanchez. Boy, our line scores are going to look our box are going to look very interesting when this one is over with. The runner goes and no attempt. So the pinch runner for Evans, Mr. Patton, will get credit for the stolen base, even though there was no attempt. And there's a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Panthers are trailing by the score of 6-4. There's a walk. We may have missed the ball, so it's 3-1. Now it was a free pass to the leadoff batter, Mr. Sanchez. So now Tyler Davis. Davis has a very unique hairstyle. I guess you wouldn't say unique, but it is definitely flowing off his back. There's a strike call, and he will take strike 1. He's not a real big fella. His hair is about as tall as he is. This was an 0-1 count. Mack checks the runners at first and second, and there's a ball hit up the middle. Macias takes it and flips it to Wells for the 4-6 put out on Sanchez, and that will retire the Saints. The Saints get no runs off of one hit. There were no errors. 2 runners left on base. Panthers going to their final at-bat of game 1. And they are trailing by the score of 6-4. They'll have Mr. Williams coming up, Darian Williams, Connor Rye, and Angel Avalos to try and make something happen. You're listening to Panther Baseball, a new pitcher coming in. We'll tell you all about it when we return.
You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but please be sure to spread the word. You can join us by following us on Twitter at OBN_radio, like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're on Instagram at OBN-Radio, and don't forget to follow us on our website at www.obnradio.com. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our listen live line is 213-401-0037. Dial that number from any phone in the country and listen to our live broadcast coverage. In the event there's technical difficulty with that line, be sure to use our backup line. That number is 724-444-7444. The code is 46493. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We do have a new pitcher for the Saints. That is Mr. Nicholas Hayes. Hayes, the lefty, will give you some information here as he gets ball 1 in to the new outfielder for the Panthers.
For our ladies of the Lake, number 16, Nicholas Campos.
Campos. Edwards takes 2 balls.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Panthers, number 14.
So Darian Williams comes in. He's taking 2-0. And he gets a strike in as Mr. Campos comes in with a 3 even earned run average. There's a swing and a miss, and we're all even at 2-2. 2-2 is the count. Panthers trailing 6-4 here in the bottom of the 9th inning. The sidewinder gets over, and there's a shot to the shortstop, Davis, for the 6-3 put out on Mr. Williams. So now it brings up Connor Rye.
Now that is the catcher, Connor Rye.
Connor Rye coming in. He is really 0 for 3 today. He reached by an error and scored in the 3rd. He got walked. No, he got a base hit. I'm sorry. He takes strike 1. Remember, this is game 1 of game 2 scheduled, 2 9-inning games. Campos delivers. That ball is hit to the second baseman, Sanchez, and that is going to retire Connor Rye for the 4-3 put out. Now it brings up a pinch hitter for the Panthers.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Panthers, number 30, Cameron Smith.
So Cameron Smith will come in to pinch hit here in this bottom half of the 9th inning. 1 out remaining to keep the Panthers' hopes alive. Campos in relief. The submarine, a left-hander, misses. Ball 1. 1-0 is the count. 6-4. The Panthers for Prairie. There's a ball hit sharply to the Davis at shortstop. He feels it, and 6-3, and the Panthers have just gone down to Our Lady of the Lake Saints. Final score is 6-4. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with our post-game report. Tell you all about it. Panthers go down 6-4. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but please be sure to spread the word. You can join us by following us on Twitter at OBN_radio, like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're on Instagram at OBN-Radio, and don't forget to follow us on our website at www.obnradio.com. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our listen live line is 213-401-0037. Dial that number from any phone in the country and listen to our live broadcast coverage. In the event there's technical difficulty with that line, be sure to use our backup line. That number is 724-444-7444. The code is 46493. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie, Texas. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but please be sure to spread the word. You can join us by following us on Twitter at OBN_radio, like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're on Instagram at OBN-Radio, and don't forget to follow us on our website at www.obnradio.com. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our listen live line is 213-401-0037. Dial that number from any phone in the country and listen to our live broadcast coverage. In the event there's technical difficulty with that line, be sure to use our backup line. That number is 724-444-7444. The code is 46493. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our post-game report is made possible by the good people from Apple Ford Hyundai of Brenham, Texas. Check them out and find out why they're called the best-kept secret in the Brazos Valley. The Panthers go down by the score of 6-4 to Our Lady of the Lake Saints, 6-4. And I got to let you know that is not expected. Anytime you have a Division I team going up against, it doesn't matter, but that's neither here nor there. Panthers give up 6 runs off of 15 hits. They committed 1 error. The Saints left 14 runners on the base pads. For the Panthers, they got 4 runs off of 12 hits. The Saints committed 3 errors, and the Panthers left 10 runners on base. But what a big blow it was with the running error in the 8th inning after being at third base and advancing was trying to advance was Macias, thrown out at the plate, and a big grab. The Panthers got 3 runs in the first inning. They got 1 in the third, and they were shut out from that point on. Meanwhile, the Saints got 1 in the first. In the 4th inning, 2 runs, 2 runs in the 6th, and 1 in the 7th. Our final score again, the Panthers lose 6-4. Our broadcast is going to conclude right now because this game was kind of flipped on us. It was a last-minute notice, so we do apologize about that. But trust me when I tell you we would love no more than to bring you Panther coverage. But due to some prior commitments that we have, this is going to conclude our broadcast for today. I want to give a shout-out to you. I want to remind that we'll have some live baseball coverage going on tomorrow between the San Jacinto Gators and the Wharton Pioneers live from Houston, Texas. First pitch scheduled for 1 p.m. We'll follow back up with a Saturday doubleheader broadcast featuring the same two teams. Our time is up. I want to thank our sponsors on today's broadcast, the Learning Tree Daycare Center, Green Lawn Care, Apple Ford Hyundai of Brenham, the Varsity Grill, Larry's Automotive, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Ameris Community Hospital, Our Family Storage, the Hempstead Theater, Attorney Lee Van Richardson, and San Bernard Electric Cooperative. And we've got to thank you, the listeners, for making today's broadcast possible. I want to say hello once again and thank the Wells family out of the California area for helping with the broadcast and letting us know that they were listening. We lost this one, but we'll always come back to fight again. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Our time is up right now. This is Mike Prince saying God bless. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you on the other side.
The following presentation was an exclusive production of the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Open Mic Broadcast Network was a station designed with you in mind. Remember to follow us on Twitter at OBN_radio. Like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. And remember to follow us on Instagram at OBN Radio. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network.